Good morning or good evening, everyone, wherever you are. This is your Lady Liz Wonder. Greetings, I'm sending from Kenya, and this is Nairobi. Now, guys, in today's vlog, I'm destined for a journey of 441.6 kilometers to my village. So guys, this is the expressway in the CBD Nairobi. It links Westlands to Mombasa, to Mlolongo, sorry. And our president, Ruto, is trying to extend this expressway to Mombasa. So we have that agenda maybe after 2027, not now. So guys, you can have a glimpse of the landmarks in the CBD, Nairobi, Kenya. And I'm riding in my brother's car. And this is a journey destined for 441.6 kilometers to Malaba. Malaba is my home area, and it is the border point of Kenya to Uganda. And now we just started the journey. The rubber is meeting the road. As you can see, we have a two-way traffic. It's not a dual East African road, but it has just two lanes, the opposite and the going direction. So guys, this is around Nairobi, and yeah, Nairobi is green. I'm here to Nakuru, but this is the site and the scenes of Kenya. Kenya has a lot of green trees. As you can see, it's mountainous in a way, and there's enough rain because we nurture our trees for the beauty of landscaping and whatever. You can see the sky was clear, but it was cloudy in a manner that in the evenings we have plenty of rains. Now I'm taking this in front of the car. As you can see, my brother is driving and I'm his co-driver, and we are driving for 441.6 kilometers. Now, at this point, we are at the viewpoint. This is the viewpoint in Limuru, whereby you can view the Kenya escarpments, Mount Longonot, the Menengai mountains and the valleys. That is the Menengai crater right in front there that is raised, and this is where people love coming during the weekend to view how God created Kenya in the Rift Valley. So dear friends, dear family, wherever you're watching from, you're my YouTube family, and I don't take you for granted because this far you've come with me. It's been a miracle, and I really want to thank each one of you for subscribing to my channel, commenting, and even liking and sharing. May God bless you so much, and let's roll the journey together. Don't tire on the way because I'm taking you all through Nairobi to Malaba border. So guys, this is the Menengai crater and the Mount Longonot. That's the valley and the escarpments in the Rift Valley, Kenya. This is Kenya, Africa, and the journey is really long. It takes up to 9 hours without traffic jam, and we chose to travel on a Saturday. Saturday, most of the people are resting, but we have people from my home area, Rift Valley and Busia County, Kakamega County. They love traveling home to check on their loved ones. So the road was a little bit clear. There was no traffic jam. This is around now Nakuru. We are driving, and my brother was maintaining his speed at 120 kilometers per hour. That's the limit speed that we are allowed to drive in Kenya, especially where there is no traffic jam. But when you find there is traffic jam in front of you, you can drive at 40 kilometers per hour. So guys, 40 kilometers per hour. Yeah, the speed reduces to almost zero because of traffic jam. Now we are driving and we are continuing with our journey. And as you can see now, these are the forests for the government alongside the road. We have both sides forests. So these are pine trees. Pine trees are used for paper. And we had a paper mill in Webuye, which of course I think it broke down for many years down the line. But we are hopeful that our government is going to revamp it. So what happens with these trees? We have the machinery which comes to cut and takes to Mombasa. Mombasa is where our paper mills are located at the moment, because the one in the western region is broken down. So guys, this is around Nakuru and we are still driving. You can see we slowed a bit because there were trailers in front of us, and we are cruising on the East African road. And this is a market. I cannot tell the name because my viewers are from different countries, more so outside Africa. And so this is the first market, at least I had a glimpse of it. And this is Nakuru region. You can see the Menengai crater right in front of the camera. That is the Menengai crater where the volcano erupted many years down the line. But if you get closer, we are told it's still smoking and there's also still bubbling of hot air in that crater. So guys, the weather in front of me is kind of cloudy. This area has a lot of rains, and sometimes we get rain in Nairobi from Nakuru because of the winds. So we are driving and viewing the scenery, how it looks like. Kenya is beautiful. It's a hot post. It's a hot point for tourists that come to Kenya to view. They like going to Lake Naivasha, Lake Nakuru. They go as far as Lake Victoria and Mombasa and even Nairobi. So guys, we are driving the opposite direction. We are going to the border from Nairobi to Malaba. I repeat again, is 441.6 kilometers. So it's a journey that is so suicidal, and you have to sit all those longer hours. By the time you get home, you are tired. We have flights that connect from Nairobi to Kisumu. Then from Kisumu, you can go by road for maybe 1 hour. It's lesser to drive from Kisumu to Malaba by road than driving from Nairobi to Malaba. So we are cruising, we are continuing with our journey slowly by slowly. You can see Kenya is mountainous a bit. The clouds are gathering. You can see the cumulonimbus clouds that bring in rain. And this is now Nakuru, guys. Not Nakuru, Naivasha. Have you ever heard of this famous Mzungu that had this piece of land? Is called the Delamere. Delamere, this is the area where Delamere lived, and this is a mass land for Delamere. If you know or have heard about Delamere, those are his farms. We get milk from him, and we get yogurt, we get everything, milk products Delamere provides. We get pineapple. He's a good farmer. He's now preparing the farms for the planting season, which of course he measures in greenhouses. And now guys, we have just passed Nakuru, and we have passed Nakuru and Eldoret. Now this traffic jam has begun. You reach a point whereby when you are destined to the border of Uganda and Kenya, towards Malaba, where we are headed to, there's a lot of traffic jam. You can see the trailers. All these trailers are going to Mombasa. They have taken all their goods to Uganda, Congo, Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi. Now they are returning to Mombasa. You see, Kenya is beautiful. It has a lot of hills, a lot of mountains, and trees. You can see somebody's grazing by the roadside. Yeah, this is life in Kenya. The forests still are both sides of the road. And yeah, my camera was pointed at the right side. That's why you see it's covering most of the right side. So because of traveling a long journey, sometimes you forget to turn your camera and you find yourself you've dozed off. So guys, this is a journey that we are destined. Please watch to the end, don't tire on the way. So we are continuing. Those cars that are bypassing on the camera are headed for Nairobi, so we are headed the opposite direction. Malaba is very far from Nairobi, and by flight it's 50 minutes from Nairobi to Kisumu. Then from there you can cruise by road on a car for 1 hour to Malaba. So guys, the journey is long. It's very, very long. I don't know if you can tire on the way, but just come along with me. Let's work together. And I'm trying to make you acquainted to the traffic jams in Kenya, Africa, how the environment looks like. Maybe you can desire to visit Kenya and your eyes will meet the same. So we have a lot of people who walk, and that's a primary school just by the roadside. Yeah, you can see pupils on the way, small little children walking. And now here we are almost home. I couldn't cover the entire journey. Now we've started the tarmac road, guys. We've just diverted from the main East African road. Now we are headed to my home area. This is a tarmac road. We have governors that we are really urging them to put some tarmac on these rural roads. We have electricity. We thank them for rural electrification. Now we are focusing on the plea for tarmac roads. So guys, you can see this is my village now. We are almost arriving. We have driven a very long journey, and it's in the evening around 4 p.m. We started the journey at 8 a.m. and it's almost 5 p.m. and yeah, we are bypassing a primary school. And yeah, this is my home area. You can see the trees. The trees just begin from Nairobi all the way to Malaba. Now this is my area. Sorry. You see, yeah, those are signboards leading to churches, leading to primary schools, leading to other routes that are conjoined to this one. So guys, we are just diverting and connecting again to another lane of the road. You can see that's a gate of a primary school. That's where I schooled. That's my first primary school when I was a child. And yeah, you can see local people. That's the secondary school I schooled. Okay, schools in the rural don't look like the ones in the city because you are within your locality. That's the secondary school that I schooled when I was a young girl. And we have also a Catholic church somewhere in front there. Just watch and see. I'm taking you around my village. And yeah, right ahead of us, This is a convent for the sisters. The White Gate is a convent for the sisters. And this is the Catholic Church. My parents are Catholics, but I'm not a Catholic myself. As I grew up, I used to attend service in this church because we grew up knowing parents are Catholics. But when I finished my O level, which is high school, I got to think that Catholic was not enough for me because I needed that charisma of people in church whereby you have freedom of worship, you can worship the Lord the way you want to. And yeah, I diverted myself from Catholic. This is a very old church, guys. Since I was in primary, it's more than I think 50 years standing there. So guys, we are headed to a certain primary school, a little improvised because it's a private primary school under the mission of Catholic. And yeah, we are now negotiating a corner that leads us to another improvised primary school. I can call it private. It has a boarding school inside and it has a day school at the same time. So at the locality, when you see such a school, you feel you are learning in a better place. More disciplined. It's under the Church of Catholic, and you know what the Catholics teach? They have very good teachings for the upbringing of the children. So guys, this is the improvised primary school. You can see the day scholars are going home. It was late in the evening. We just passed here to show you a little of a better primary school in the locality. So guys, it's a little bit a distance, but hang on guys. Yeah, those are the day scholars going home. And it's a boarding school. It's a very good school, a good environment, conducive environment for any parent to bring her child in the locality here. Yeah, it has good teachings. And yeah, another beauty of Africa is the huge mango trees. Almost every family or every homestead has this kind of huge mango trees. So that's a mango tree. And guys, look at that primary school. This is a primary school. It has boarding inside and it has a day school at the same time. So guys, no matter the tiredness we had for the longest journey, we disconnected from now the primary school and now headed home. Now it's a distance from where we've been from that school and the church and whatever. Now we are rolling down home to my compound, to our compound, my parents' home. Guys, you would wonder why Elizabeth all the time brings you a photo of my parents' home. It's because my husband is widowed and I just love being home with my parents. So guys, I cherish my parents so much that in that old age, I still feel, you see, that's another primary school. You see, that's a primary school again, guys. So we are rolling down home. These primary schools are a little bit on the hilly side. Now it's slopey. Now guys, we've arrived home and I feel so good. You see, I'm taking some jigs because I am home. And yeah, that's my brother that was driving. I'm trying just to relieve myself from stress. I'm trying to take the jigs. because I am home. So guys, this is Africa and this is Kenya, and this is Liz Wanda dancing because I was happy. I found my dad doing good. My dad is blind. He is totally blind. He cannot walk. His legs have remained crippled. And yeah, I'm so glad to be home. So I was trying to take some stress and some tiredness. Yeah, this is life in Africa. Africa is beautiful, guys. And we also took some walk around the village the next day, and we saw some development in the area. That's a market, an open market that they are preparing for the locality. And I came with my siblings, that's my sister and my brother. You can read from the signboard. That's my sister and brother. We came along with mom. That was now the following day after we had arrived home. So guys, those are my siblings. We see there's some development in my area because this is a market that has been erected. It's underway, and maybe in the course of the year, I'll take you guys around and we will have a vlog on this market. So that's the engineers that are building the market for the people. And yeah, that is those are rentals. We came with our mom and she sat right there at someone's doorstep. Yeah, those are all rentals, and this is now my home area. It's not very remote, but it's developed, and this is another huge mango tree. That's the beauty of Africa. We have very huge mango trees. And so guys, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.